Okay, the 98 again. So now we got it in, it's running. Looks great, looks factory. Everything's as it should be, as it was from the factory. You can hear it just runs great. All the original wiring is as it should be. I still have the air conditioning lines not hooked up yet. That's a later modification I'm going to do. The air conditioning compressor will go right here. You got to put in a pulley down here and a few other things, and it'll make it work. We'll turn off the engine, but we'll just do a walk around with the engine running. You can see how it looks and sounds. Cleaned up really nice. The EGR is gone. So I put in blanket place. It's a great place if you want to put in a pyrometer, get your EGT, and a boost gauge would go right there, just straight off the intake manifold. And I'll just shut the engine off that way you can hear it. So the overall mods, we'll just go through everything that's changed. The radiator is now an intercooler and a radiator. I had to make this shroud because for some reason it was missing off the front clip car that I had. The airbox is different, and it picks up over here. The old one just had a little snorkel horn right here, and that does not have that anymore. You will have to remove your tire jack, which is normally mounted right here, and they mount it right here. The jack was completely corroded and no good, so I wasn't worried about it. The clutch pedal assembly, brake, and all that is right here. All comes in as one unit. This is the master cylinder for the clutch cylinder. Here's your brake booster. It seems to be different. I don't know, so I used the one off of the front clip. The accelerator cable appears to be the same. I don't know. I think you could use either one. This one actually happens to be from the front clip of the TDI. You got your vacuum line, which comes across, and it picks up your vacuum pump over here. As I said before, your EGR is gone. So that's all that all looks good. I actually went with the original V8 radiator mount for the overflow bottle, and I took the glow plug relay and I put it over here. Normally it's oriented this way. I went for a different orientation. Fuse box is the same. The overflow tank's the same. The fuel filter is not on a V8, so you add the fuel filter here, and then you've got all your fuel lines here. The glow plug light, I actually hook up to the check engine light, which is on a gray plug here. Hold on a second. And it was a black and yellow wire, if you remember right, coming off of your glow plug relay. And it will hook up to a gray plug that's behind this water bottle, and it's a red and gray wire, and then that way you'll get your 10-second delay before you can start your car, and then you know when the glow plug is done doing its business. I removed the throttle position sensor for the EGR valve because we don't need it, so that's gone. We'll throw it up on the lift. You can see underneath where we had to move the motor mounts from where they were back. And we'll look at the exhaust, and we'll look at the fuel system. The battery, I did retain the way it was on the V8, positive being on the inside and the negative on the outside. A lot of the stuff just really bolted right in. It was a really neat installation. I did mine with a lift. You don't have to have a lift, but it certainly makes it easier. Let's go ahead and pause that.
I can just cut out some parts. Yeah, like voiceover when the engine's going.
Oops. Okay. This.